All right, mic check. Testing one, two, three. Okay. Hello. Good day, everyone. Today is the sharing session for me in terms of the analysis for forex, and yeah, just want to share my thoughts on what I feel for the market coming this week. Okay, so this week it will be the week number 15, week 15. So it's like yeah, a quarter of the year has passed, and let's look at the usual stuff, which is the forex factory. So this is the forex factory, as you can see over here, and then what we are actually looking at is the next week's calendar. So actually for last week, yeah, you can see non-farm payroll has already passed, and then there are some of the other interest rate, like for the Aussie dollar, right? Okay, so going forward to the next week seems like it will be a pretty short week. I mean, in terms of, I mean, not short, but rather quiet week. Okay, so you see stuff like the New Zealand cash rate. Sorry. Okay, so New Zealand cash rate, and then yeah, maybe the next more important stuff is the CPI, okay, from the US side. Okay, then other than that, yeah, CPI, PPI, which will be related to the inflation numbers, right? Okay, so yeah, inflation will be, I think, a key component to look at for the subsequent months, I think. Yeah, because of the, there's this trade war and all that, the tariff. So yeah, if let's say there's going to be a full-blown trade war, countries going to protect themselves against the others, more protectionism, then yeah, there will be surely effect on the global trade, and therefore, yeah, in terms of the inflation and stuff like that, yeah, I think times could be getting tougher ahead. Okay, so yeah, nevertheless, just let's go back to what we can actually yeah, capitalize on for this particular week. Okay, so last week, yeah, just a bit of the recap. So last week, as you can see over here, the US dollar, right? So US dollar, I mean, this was like I draw maybe the week before. Yeah, I was anticipating this what you call it, pullback of this downtrend of your USD, right, to be at least here. But yeah, apparently that over last week or so, yeah, last week and the week before, it wasn't able to form any good uptrend. Yeah, I mean a short-term uptrend. So yeah, it actually came down with a head and shoulder type of what you call it, pattern. Okay, so last week I think I also did mention that it is holding at this level. So if it's able to hold, then good. If it's going to close below, like has happened after the announcement of the tariff, right? Then yeah, probably you see more downside. So yep, it did happen to break lower. Okay, because you can see that predominantly this is still a downtrend. Okay, so for my case, or yeah, rather, I'm actually using this. If you are the new people that is actually following me, the usual EMA that I'm using, the moving averages. Okay, this is exponential moving average. For forex, I will be mainly sticking to 10 and 20. So 10 and 20 is more, I feel, applicable to the context of forex. Okay, so anyway, yeah, that could be another whole discussion again. But anyway, this is what you see, the 10 and 20 MA, the price is basically below it, and then last 2 week it has not been able to pull up further, right, or push up further. So yep, it eventually came down, and for next week, yeah, maybe later I will just share again. So just to cover back what I have actually mentioned about the pairs. So I think I did mention about this Euro Aussies also. I was There are some of the trade that I've done. So for Euro Aussies, I did mention that, like, yeah, like wait for pullback. It is still a uptrend to go on long, right? So for yeah, I think for Euro Aussies, I think I did go on long somewhere here on the Thursday because of the breakout from the previous high. And then for the Euro New Zealand, I think similar thing. There was a breakout on Thursday itself, breakout of the consolidation, and then also on the Wednesday itself. Sorry, not Wednesday, on Friday itself. But I didn't, yeah, so I basically came out somewhere here. I didn't actually go for the next leg because this was the FOMC, not FOMC, non-farm payroll. So I didn't hold the position, and it was also a Friday. So I didn't hold the position, and yeah, just took out. And then I was mentioning about this S&P as well. So S&P last week, S&P, where was it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, S&P. Yeah. So I was saying, I mean, this is just a quick bounce from where it's going to hit, because yeah, I mentioned that the drop has been quite substantial already. About last week was about already 4 5%, and then it was at this previous low, right? So I was saying that if there's a gap down, or if there's if there's some pushing down again, and yeah, you can take a look to actually go on long, playing with this type of sharp downwards movement. It can also be an upward movement. Okay, so this is quite sharp in terms of what has happened on Friday itself. So yeah, last it was not this Friday that's passed, the previous week Friday. So I was, yeah, saying there could be capitulation. Then yeah, you can actually look for long, and if let's say you're entering on the H1, yeah, you can actually look at this um area to actually go on long. Like for example, this pin bar is one good example where you can to take a long here. So I mean, this rally is a short-lived one, especially after the tariff announcement, right? So there's a breakdown, and yeah, even on yesterday itself, not yesterday, sorry, Friday itself, it has dropped about 6% for S&P. So you can see like the Nvidia, the whichever, the yeah, Magnificent Seven, yeah, it all dropped quite significantly. So yeah, especially the tech stock, I think, will be quite hit hard as well, and stuff like that. So yeah, these are the some of the trade that I've done. And then coming back to what will be in store for this week, yeah, let's take a look at USD. So USD, I would say that it has actually bounced off after the non-farm pay, probably also because of the move that is already initiated by the big players. You can see that it's quite a substantial drop for forex. In terms of forex, the context of forex, you see about 3% in this context. Then this is about 4%. So roughly, yeah, most likely in the context of a mean reverting move, this is quite expected. So likewise for the S&P next week, yeah, you can also take a look at the big boys trying to release some good news, so-called good news, to sort of like have a rebound of the market. But of course, the rebound, I don't think, unless there's something really radical that happened. But if not, yeah, likely the bounce should be like maybe you can call it a dead cat bounce, or just a retracement. Okay, so yeah, I mean, just jumping around, you can see that yeah, for S&P, it's about 10% on the last leg, and then it has actually recovered about 5%. Then this leg, which is much more, maybe it will go. I mean, it's not like this is the definite place that it will just stop. But yeah, it might go 14 or maybe 15% more. So if let's say there's further push down, probably it will be good for you to catch a quick quick bounce and do start capitulation trade. Okay, so yeah, do keep that. And then if you want to short, probably it will be, yeah, I mean it's still a downtrend, but probably you want to reduce your size, be more careful and prudent of shorting around here. Okay, because you can see it has already dropped more than 10%, 12, 13%. Okay, so that's just to touch on the potential potential a bounce trade for this S&P and also USD. So USD, it came back to this level, which was the somewhere here. I think it would be trying to, let's say, maybe fill up this gap that's over here, and then coming back to test over here. And then if you take a look at, maybe I should just take away this or just shift it here. Okay, so yeah, maybe you can also want to take a look at the this area where this it confluence with this area of last support and resistance, right? Okay, so this could be somewhere that you want to take a look. If let's say you still I mean, if you are still on the standby to look for short on USD. If not, probably if let's say the trend is able to sustain for the upside, right? Yeah, maybe you can look for some quick long over here, and then if it comes to this part, then probably you want to offload or maybe reduce your position and stuff like that. Okay, so that's for the USD in general for its move. Then other than the USD, I mean for the euro, it will be the same. So yeah, you can see it is coming right back to where it was for its last, you can call it a support. I mean a resistance turns to support now. So let's see if it's able to push it, or I mean basically, is it going to push downwards or it's going to get supported in this area? Okay, so this was the higher high that was formed, the higher low, and then right now they have a higher high. And also do take note that for this USD pair, right, for the last 2 years, yeah, you can see how many days, 2 years. Okay, almost like 600 days. Okay, so for 600 days it has been range bound in this format. Okay, so yeah, probably I mean I don't have a crystal ball what will actually happen. Probably if it's going to push up, it might come out to here or come out to here before it get rejected. But yeah, if not, it could be also the case that starting from here on, it's going to trigger down lower. But but yeah, just think of this range that it is still in play on. Okay, this was like a very forced break. Okay, so yeah, maybe a lot of people will be thinking that okay, the euro dollar could be coming down for much more, but then eventually just went up higher after the start of the new year. Okay, so yeah, that's what happened. And maybe because of Trump being the president as well, a lot of uncertainty. Okay, so that's why the US dollar came down for part of that reason. Okay, so yeah, can take a look at UJ as well. So for UJ wise, it is, I mean, it is also a downtrend, and then there is actually quite a number of this resistance that you need to take note of. First of all, of course, is this one that is the immediate resistance, and then the second one should be somewhere here. Okay, and then maybe it will come into confluence with the EMA as acting as a resistance as well. So yeah, probably that could be area for you to look for short, because that is the downtrend. And then like mentioned earlier, yeah, you can actually take a look to go on long as well. Okay, for I mean, of course, you manage your own position also. Okay, so yeah, but of course things can change as well. It could be just bouncing around here, this and that. So yeah, just take a note on that. Okay, so that's for the euro yen, and then for the other pair, I think I mentioned about this euro cat. Euro cat, not not too much of a move, because you can see that it is just ranging over here and stuff like that. So yeah, nothing much over here in the move for euro cat. Okay, so um, S&P I've already mentioned, most likely or whatnot, there could be a very high chance that it will rebounds back in terms of the move. Okay, then copper, I don't think you should chase already. I think last week I also mentioned about this, head and shoulder over here, it is going to break down, and on, I think on Thursday itself it broke lower and stuff like that. Yep, so it was already, yeah, showing sign of weakness. So if this, yeah, this I don't think you should catch on to go on short anymore, because it has already been down for quite some time. And then for the Bitcoin, coming to this Bitcoin, right, it starts to already show sign of consolidation. Okay, especially inside this consolidation range. Okay, it has a one bounce here, a bounce here, a bounce here, a bounce here. So right now it's in the middle. So yeah, you can trade the range over here. So if let's say you see it is going to hold over here, yeah, maybe you can try to have some position to buy it up to play the range. Or if it's really going to, I mean, if it's going to break through here, then probably you want to go on short after clearing this area. Okay, so this is the 4 hourly. Okay, so you can take a look at this as well. Then yeah, that's about the stuff that you can um, tackle on for next week. Euro, Euro USD, in terms of the US dollar and stuff like that. Okay, so yep. And also I wanted to bring attention to, yeah, because I also did mention in my this trading analysis that you need to have basically journaling of your trades. So yeah, for the trades itself, if you don't journal down what you have actually done or whatnot, probably you will forget about them. And then over here, I have actually come up with a pretty simple Google Sheet, because I mean you don't need to have something too fancy to actually jot down your all this analysis, right? So yeah, something that I've actually created is that it's good for new traders especially, and also intermediate trader who actually want to excel in your trading. You need to know what you have done right in the first place, and then what you have done wrong in your past trade, and then keep a record and yeah, fine tune your processes throughout your trading journey. Okay, so here you have your guide. I mean the guide for this journal, and then you have your trading plan, what you should put inside over here, what trading style you have, and then your trading strategy. Have a write out what are your trading strategy. Are you a swing trader and stuff like that. And then also, in this context, for this journal, right, I have actually placed some of this stuff that you can actually make the journaling an easier process for you. So basically, what you can do is you can just copy paste what you have already have from your broker. Okay, so your broker will give you information like what type of order is it? Is it a sell or buy? When you open it, when you close it, and stuff like that, your stop loss, your take profit level that you have placed, and eventually all this, right, will actually be port over to this tab. Okay, so this tab will actually show you all the instrument that you have um, traded, the strategy that you use, and then your stop loss, etc, etc, etc. Okay, so you can also put down, I mean you can tabulate out your initial or your plan risk and reward ratio, and then what actually comes out after that. because actual and your plan would be different. And then also that, yeah, you can one thing that I've actually included in this new version, right, actually is the emotion state that you have. Are you feeling confident, or are you like anxious, or just neutral? I mean, yeah, it's a neutral trait for you. Or are you feeling impulsive because of the previous losses that you have, and yeah, overconfident and stuff like that. So you can actually put it down in your trading journals. And the other thing that I've actually added also are the notes that you can actually put here. And this is something also new, which you can actually um, put in some of these screen captures that you have, so you can actually upload them into this. Yeah, I've actually created a script that you can upload, choose your file, upload it into that particular cell that you want to put the file in. So for example, over here you can have your trading, I mean the trade screenshot over here. Okay, you 1 to 2 3, you can add all down new column for you to actually put in. Okay, then last but not least, I think this is an important dashboard that you should have, which you can track your own trading performance. So your trading performance, it can be run, I mean it can be break down into daily performance, or let's say your strategy performance. What is the performance of your various strategy that we have, and then yeah, your P&L and all this. These are quite generic stuff that it should be there for your trading dashboard. Okay, then you can also filter down, yeah, when you want the values to be, or rather what is the scope of time frame they want your analysis to be. Okay, analysis in terms of your own performance. So yeah, you do have chart as well, your profit and loss, the strategy performance and stuff like that. Okay, so these are the new, okay, this is the new thing that I wanted to mention as well. So over time I will actually input some of this new stuff into it. And yeah, like this emotion state distribution, you can look at how emotion actually affected your trade. So it's like interlinked with your this trader dashboard. You can take a look at specific or a particular time frame or particular period of time, and yeah, you see, how come I keep losing money and stuff like that. Is it because of my emotion, and is it because of my biasness and all that? Yeah, are you like greed driven, fear driven, and then yeah, your emotion over the over a period of time. And also over here you can do the necessary changes in terms of the um, period of time that you want to monitor or want to study on in of yourself. Okay, so I will actually leave this link in my trading views a description. You can actually take a look, and yeah, if you're interested, you can actually get a copy for yourself on this link that I give you. Okay, so yeah, that's all for this week's analysis. And if you do like it, yeah, just give a thumbs up, and thank you.